Hi angels, it's Brianna. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you could tell by the title, I tried Kylie Skin for 30 days straight. I used it morning and night, every single product, and now I'm going to give you guys my review of it. And I feel like, obviously you guys know 30 days ago I recorded my first impressions, and my opinions are definitely a little bit different now that I've actually tried everything out. So I'm excited about this. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoy seeing the before and afters and all of that, but without any further ado, let's just get started. Alright, so the first product that I'm going to talk about is the most controversial one. This one went viral all over social media, and there's so many memes about this. The day I posted my first impressions video, I'll link it in the info card, I go in depth with packaging and all prices, all that stuff, so if you want to see that, it'll be linked in the info card. But after I posted that, I literally recorded it, edited it, and posted it the exact same day. And I didn't really know anything about the craziness behind it, but so many people were like, don't use that, that's so terrible for your skin, blah blah blah. And I looked more into it, and walnut scrubs in general, not just Kylie's, just in general, no matter how ground down the walnuts are, they cause little tears in your skin. They're really good at exfoliating, but they also cause tiny tears in your skin, which can lead to, premature aging. Is that the right word? Early aging. So I only used this one time, and after that I did not use it at all. So it literally looks brand new, it looks unused. I just used it the one day for the first impressions, and then after I got those comments I was like, oh heck no. I can't afford to age early, okay? I lived in a dry climate my whole life, and that aged me early anyways. No thank you. So I cannot recommend that product. It was nice the one time I tried it, but I don't have an opinion on it because I didn't try that for the 30 days. But I did try the other stuff. So this product I really do want to talk about. This is the foaming face wash, and this product is my favorite out of all of the products. First of all, I think it's also because it's a foaming product and it just makes it a lot more fun, but I remove my makeup with this. To remove it, I use 2 pumps, and then I just apply it all over my skin and just rub really, really well. And then I wash it off, and then I also do one more pump and just wash my face as normal. This one is very gentle. It smells really good. There's not a super intense scent to it, but it's not so unscented that it's almost gross. You know what I'm saying? Some unscented or things with not a lot of fragrance, they almost smell disgusting. This one doesn't. This is my favorite product by far from her collection, and I actually would very much so recommend this. This is a product that I'm going to be repurchasing, and that I'm going to continue to use until it's empty and repurchase it. And I can say that with confidence. This is definitely my favorite product from the collection. I'm just going in order of the way I use the products. So the next one is the toner. This is the vanilla milk toner, and I hate the packaging on this. So as you can see, most toners don't come like this. It's like a shampoo bottle almost. The reason I hate the packaging, well, first of all, it's kind of chipping in the back, and I think it's because I actually went traveling and I put all of the skincare in one little bag together, and this exploded. It comes undone so easily. It really just goes like that, and it just leaks out, and there's nothing you can really do to stop it. So every time I travel, I have to put this in its own separate bag, which is kind of annoying, but the product itself is really great. I just wish it had a pump or just a different lid, because the lid is the part that sucks. The actual product itself, this is another one of my favorite products. I love the smell of it. It's very light. It's very calming. Whenever I apply it to my skin, it just feels very refreshing, and it doesn't feel like it's stripping my skin of anything. And it's just a really good one. This one, when it runs out, I actually will repurchase. I hope she changes the lid. I don't know if she will, but if she does, I'll repurchase it 100 more times, because it's actually a very good product and one that I can actually really stand behind. So love this toner, would recommend, but the packaging sucks. Okay, so the next product that I use every single day is the vitamin C serum. And honestly, I watched Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star's review, and ever since they said that it smells like bacon bites or something like that, I cannot get it out of my head. So every morning and night when I apply this, like, I can't stop smelling it. And honestly, like, I don't know if I'm going to continue to use it because it's not like it made a huge difference. I don't know if it did. I think I will continue to use it, but I'm not going to repurchase this just because I feel like there's other serums out there that target things that I want. This one is more of like a general toner, and I think that's, or not toner, sorry, serum, and I think that's what she wanted to do with her first launch, is like more general skin stuff. So I didn't really notice any huge things with this, and I'm not the biggest fan of the smell because it's almost like supposed to be like not really scented a lot, which kind of makes it smell gross. Like, I'd rather have it smell like oranges or vanilla or something. It smells like bacon bits. I can't get that out of my head. And then I interchange between these two, so I guess I'll first talk about the face moisturizer. I did like this. It's a very thick consistency. It's almost so thick that every time I apply it, I can't just do one pump because it wouldn't be able to spread out because it is so thick. I do have to do 2 pumps every time I apply it so that it can actually get to every part of my skin, and if I want to do my neck, I have to do another pump and a half. So that's kind of frustrating because you feel like you're using so much product, and I think it's because of the consistency. If it was more of like a lighter consistency, I feel like 1 pump would go a lot farther. I don't know if I will repurchase this. I probably will continue using it. I also have so many other moisturizers that I love so much, so I think I'm going to go back to my other moisturizers. But this is really beautiful. It's nothing special. There definitely are other moisturizers out there that are better in my opinion. Not saying this one sucks, this one is amazing, but it's just not my favorite, and I don't love the smell of it. Again, it's kind of like unscented, but it kind of makes it smell gross. So whenever I apply it on my skin, I'm like, oh gosh. I'm not like, oh, this is disgusting. You know, when you apply moisturizer in the morning, sometimes you just like, it makes you happy. Like, this smell makes you happy, and that smell is just like, oh gosh, it's the morning, you know? And then I want to talk about the eye cream. I love the packaging of this, as you guys know from the first video that I talked about. The only thing is, when the product comes out, like, even when you close it, there's like a little knob on the inside to make sure there's no product on the applicator or anything, but there always is, and it's always like dry and crusty and gross, which I don't really mind. I wouldn't say that this eye cream is life-changing in my opinion. I liked it. I think it was just the packaging that got me the most and that I was most excited about. I like it. It's just not my favorite. Again, the smell. After using it so many times, I was like, oh, I don't love smelling this every morning and every night, you know? But it's really nice. It feels refreshing, but it's almost more of like a dry consistency. Also, actually, you know what? I just remembered this. I'm not going to be using this anymore because it actually has alcohol as one of the ingredients. I do not know why, but I remember seeing that in Jeffree Star's video. There's no ingredients on this, but shoot, why put alcohol in an under eye cream? That makes no sense to me. So actually, no, I'm not going to be using it anymore. I'm sorry. Now I want to show you guys the before and afters. So as you guys saw before, my skin, I had a breakout around my chin, and I would say these products, they work well. I mean, my skin now, as you guys can see, it started improving over the past 30 days, and the only thing there is acne scars and hyperpigmentation. And I did get one pimple actually on my cheek. I'm sure, yeah, you can definitely see it. I got it on my cheek, which I never, ever, ever get pimples on my cheeks. I always get it on my forehead and then like around my chin area, never on my cheeks. So that was so weird. It might be because I'm allergic to my dog's saliva and maybe he like got his nose on me or licked me or something. Could be. I don't think it was the products that caused that. And I remember reading comments on my first impressions video. They're like, oh, just watch, you're gonna break out tomorrow. And like, I didn't really have any breakouts with using these products, which is amazing. Maybe it's because I was using it religiously day and night and I wasn't being lazy with my skincare, but I just feel like they did work and they helped improve my skin. My skin feels really nice and soft. I didn't have too many breakouts. Normally, like when it's that time of the month, I'll have some breakouts. Wasn't too terrible. Obviously you can still see I have redness on my skin, I have hyperpigmentation, all that, but for the most part, I feel like it worked really well, honestly. So yeah, guys, that is my review. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it very helpful. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you next time.